Okay, here you go. It's been a while since Giblets and Douglas have seen each other. I mean, he is a hermit. Giblets loves being around Douglas. He had no idea why. He just did. Giblets loved everything about him. His voice, his personality, his body. Even though it's not really his body, he still found it hot. But when the party happened... Okay. When Douglas got naked, he fucked one of those can of peppers. It made him upset. When Douglas got naked and fucked one of the scrambled rolls, it made him upset. Even if he found it hot, it was only hot because it was Douglas. Why? One day he realized he didn't only love being with him, he loved him. Giblets POV. I sit in my lab chair. Wait, no, wrong voice. I sat in my lab chair. Working on an experiment. I tried really hard to focus, but I couldn't. I only thought of Douglas, that stupid octopus. But handsome. I sighed and looked over at my clock. It ticked. I need to stop thinking about him and focus. I looked down my hands, pausing for a moment. Soon, a door opened. It was Douglas. Oh, hey, Douglas, what are you doing here? I said, panicking.
Hey, Gibbs, I need to get some vials from some new pillows. He asked the one to come here and get them himself.
Douglas said, groaning. All right, let me get them for you. I said, getting from my chair, walking over to get some vials and giving it to Douglas. I looked up at him, flushing. Hey, Douglas. He looked at me. I blushed even more. He blinked his tiny eyes, smiling. I'm waiting.
Come on, spit it out.
I sighed. I forgot to check if you have the right runs.
Oh, right.
He said, giving the vials back to me. I began checking. I would sometimes look at Douglas, blushing. Hey, Douglas, what would you say if one of our numbers liked you? I said, regretting it.
Honestly, it depends. If it was Christmas, I would have many things to say.
I paused and looked at him, blushing. One of their scientists like me. Should I? Hold on, let me rephrase that. What if they're a scientist like me? He blushed before looking away. No, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I looked at him. Yeah. Douglas, I love you. He paused for a moment, looking at me. Douglas blushed even more. I know, but I'm sure you're like one of the Scandal brothers, and because you did things with him. He wrapped his tentacles around me, opening my glass part of my suit as he got closer, closing his eyes, and I began closing mine as we touched lips. I blushed hard. Oh, third person POV, finally. Giblets wrapped his tongue around Douglas's. He began moaning. They soon broke the kiss as a line of spit connected their mouths.
Getting turned on by me, aren't you?
He said lustfully. He said lustfully. Giblets nodded.
Wait, is this one right?
Yes.
Oh, I'll turn on too.
You say like that. He soon began taking his penis protector. He soon filled the zipper and began to unzip it, revealing his long, blue, wet penis tentacle. Giblets looked at his pee-pee. It was beautiful, muscular, long, and very hard.
Oh, just look at it, Giblets. Drooping and beating. It's itching for a worm's luscious and wet lips. Take him down by. Can't you feel it?
Douglas said, holding Giblets, so slightly pushing him closer to his cock. Giblets blushed even more. Yes, I see it, and I'm gonna give it one at once. He began looking at every session, moaning at the taste. Douglas bit his lips impatiently. Giblets licked the bottom of it to the very top of it and began going down on it, moaning softly. Douglas said as Giblets was going downtown on his dick. Douglas noticed Giblets' tip was showing, so he began to fiddle with it to show it even more. Giblets allowed this, and soon his whole dick was out of his slit. It wasn't big as Douglas. It was 3.1 inches. Douglas giggled.
You're small.
Shut up. You sound like a dying. Giblets said, with his mouth muffled.
She's like you.
Douglas said. He started to hit a climax, blushing hard, breathing heavily. Giblets moaned, leaving louder. Wait, no, it's you. Sorry. Douglas gases his stick load into his throat, groaning as he did. Giblets choked on it, swallowing most of it as the just went on the floor. Giblets forced a deep and long exhale with a wriggly smile covering his face. Giblets' dick was twitching. It wanted to come. Douglas laid him down softly. Douglas came out of his suit to lay on top of Giblets. Giblets blushed when he did this. Douglas teased it with one of his tentacles. Giblets held in a moan. No, stop teasing me, Douglas. That's what that was. Douglas said, kissing him softly.
Oh, you're gonna enjoy this.
Douglas said as he began writing him, making Giblets groan. Douglas! We're almost there. Giblets moaned out.
Louder, you fucking slut!
Douglas yelled. Douglas! Douglas. Douglas rowed even harder as it started to make a clapping sound. Do not make any clapping sounds, please. Screw you. Giblets couldn't hold it in anymore as he began coming. Douglas moaned. He pulled off of his dick, stroking it, making it come on himself and on Giblets. Ah. Douglas cleaned himself up. Yeah, Giblets said, also cleaning himself up.
Is that me?
Yes.
You know, okay, when I do it again, just call me, okay? Oh, yeah.
He said, leaving. I love you too. Wow. How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? Okay, anyways, if you want more of this stuff, I hope you guys enjoyed this, can't say. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, anyways, bye.